Hey, Johnny Mosley here, Peter Glenn Skiing Sports, hanging out in the beautiful high mountain Rawlins Lake, doing some wakeboarding, some wake surfing, some water skiing, just having a great time after the ski season ends and testing out gear so you don't have to. Hopefully you're watching this and you're getting ready for some killer summer action and you're loading up on the gear. All right, wakeboards. I was out there hucking my meat around, hucking my carcass, and this Liquid Force trip, as you can see right there, in a 139 was one of my favorite boards. I just felt like I could, you know, do a bunch of stuff on this easily. It was forgiving, you know, like it made it easy to carve, to cut back into the wake and get speed. Had a nice little ollie feel to it. It's got it's got continuous rocker, and I can explain that. Some boards, the rocker is continuous, so the whole board is curved. There's some boards where they have a more aggressive rocker at the tip and the tail, and that's typically more like, you know, pro, like advanced expert style boards, which I'm not really that guy. I mean, at one point, maybe arguably, I was pretty good, but I grew up on this continuous rocker, so I like this feel. And also just the way they molded in the fins, it makes it easier once you get rid of the middle fin, which you will eventually, to kind of start, you know, becoming a better wakeboarder. So you start using the whole board as opposed to being, you know, way back on your back foot. Like when you start getting more even and you cut out and you use the whole board to slow the boat down and really build up some force, you're gonna get rid of the center fin. So these molded fins kind of help that transition. So this is like a great intermediate, becoming expert wakeboarder, someone who's trying, you know, popping off, clearing the wake, grabbing some rail, maybe trying their first 360s, maybe trying their first tantrums or front flips. I really like the boots that were on this board. They are screwed in, so it's not as easy to change. You got to use a Phillips screwdriver, but in some ways that's good, right? That's like, once you start to get into wakeboarding, you kind of want your gear to be set up, and you kind of, once you set it up, you know, you leave it there. It's not about like changing it over for all your buddies and all that stuff. So this is a great transitional board for someone who's trying to learn tricks, you know, and that's like my most favorite thing about wakeboarding is you sort of like dig in and you see something on a video and you go out there and you try it over and over again, and then you get the satisfaction of learning a trick. So this is a perfect board for getting there, especially for teens or older teens in mid-20s, 30s trying to learn stuff. I really enjoyed this board, and the boot that it came with, highly recommend it. This is a 139, which in my opinion is a great length, but it comes in shorter as well if you got a teenager or something like that. But for someone like me, I'm about 5'11", 190, it's the perfect size. So Liquid Force Trip, man. See what they've been tripping about for all these years. Great company. All right, pick it up at peterglenn.com or hop in the store and put your fingers on it. Put your fingers on it. All right, Johnny Mosley here. Get the gear before you go. Cheers.